everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Love for Intuitive Astrology. So today I'm going to talk about the year of 2026 for the sign of Taurus. So this is for everyone who has their sun, their moon, or their rising sign in Taurus, okay? And I'm going to look at the best months for you for love, for money, for career. I'm gonna put out some key dates and days for you for luck and maybe some days to watch out for. Okay. Now, before I start, Taurus, I make this calendar for 2026. You can check out this link in the description box that sends you to Etsy. And we have, this camera is not very clear. But, anyways, we have all these explanations for each and every single month. So you can write down your own stuff and then combine it with astrology to see if that really matches with the stars, right? So, Taurus, let's look at your year ahead, okay? On the 26th of January, we're going to have Neptune in the sign of Aries, okay? In the 12th house. This is a very spiritual placement because Neptune is in its own house here, not its own sign, because Aries rules the first house. This means that when you spend time alone, you can feel most connected to yourself. So, really important because Neptune likes to be connected with the divine. So, if you're going to feel like a little bit lost, it means there needs to be a little bit more meditation or creativity, like working on creative things behind the scenes, like painting, um, I don't know, anything, writing, all these things can help you connect with Neptune. And you're going to feel more whole and complete. On the 13th of February 2026, Saturn is going to join Neptune in Aries. They're going to be in a conjunction up until the end of April. After that, they're going to go their own way. So, Saturn here in the 12th house is asking maybe a little bit more of a routine when it comes to spirituality. So, you could start yoga, you could start like meditative walks, going more into nature. And by really spending some time alone, Taurus, you're going to come closer to who you are. You're going to find more about yourself, find out who you are, what it is that you want. So if you feel confused at any point this year, spend some time alone and you will see that you're going to get a lot more clarity. This is also a placement for voluntary work. Yeah, doing something on the side. Maybe you want to spend some time in a garden as a volunteer, like in a community garden. So this is going to help you connect with the earth and also with yourself. Now, Jupiter is going to be in your third house up until the 30th of June. And the third house here tells you that your speech, because Jupiter in Cancer is exalted, right? And here you really have this good way of conveying a message. So your emotions and your feelings are very much connected with your speech. So this can help you in the workplace, like the emails you write or the things that you're feeling, you can really bring that in a very magnetic way. You can bring that forward. So if you have a job where you communicate a lot, like in sales, or you do a lot of presentations, or you're teaching people, you really will see that you're going to captivate the audience. Jupiter here in the third house would like to spoil themselves a little bit with little trips, like going on a trip, going to a spa. This is about warmth and water. It's in a water sign. So going to a spa or treating yourself, okay? On a yeah, a trip to maybe even the ocean or going to a river up until this day is going to make you feel refreshed and really connected to yourself. You might be feeling more connection with your neighbors as well. You're starting to talk and you see that maybe you have a lot more in common, or you just respect each other's differences. So if there was any dispute before, this can really be fixed, especially after the 9th or 10th of March 2026, when Jupiter is going to station direct again. After that, Jupiter is going to be in Leo. This is a more outgoing energy, right? This wants to be seen. It's full of passion. and it will be there up until the end of 2026. It will stay in Leo and in your fourth house. So this is a brilliant time for selling a house, buying a house, redecorating a house. If you're in real estate, this is going to be an amazing year for you. Okay. You're going to be super creative. Like, same for people who are like indoor designers, design houses, people who work from home. Okay, you could be so creative. You can create a lot of really interesting things from the home. Okay, that are really gonna show to the outside world. Uh, certain gifts that might unlock within yourself, because Leo rules the fifth house. It's so creative. So yeah, maybe you start to decorate your place and you're like, I'm actually really good at this. Like, I had no idea that I was I was pretty good at this, okay? So these might unlock for you this year. Now we're gonna have some eclipses this year, and the first one is starting quite early on the 17th of February 2026. And this new moon annular solar eclipse in Aquarius is going to be in your 10th house, okay? So this is really about your career, your visibility. Like, do you feel that you're in the right place? Is this the career that you see yourself in? And also, because this is about your public image, do you like the public image that you convey? Is there something you would like to change, right? Like with Aquarius in the 10th house, you can be seen as a bit like futuristic, like outgoing, not really tied by any societal standards. Okay, so you're gonna see, like, am I living this truth for myself regarding work, regarding how I'm seen? If you're in social media, you could definitely take some next steps there to expand. On the 25th of February, there's going to be Mercury retrograde in Pisces, okay? And for you, this is in your 11th house. So the 25th of February until the 19th of March, there's going to be a Mercury retrograde in Pisces. So here there might be some miscommunication with friends. So you're not really fully understanding each other, or some miscommunication with some organizations that you're with. It could be either like if you're in a church or a community that you're in, like a neighbor community, that you just misunderstand each other a bit. Okay. And also be careful with with drinking or anything like that. I'm laughing, or friends that maybe need help and yeah, just drink a bit too much and are asking for your support. Then on the 3rd of March 2026, we're going to have this full moon total lunar eclipse in Virgo at 12 degrees. And this is going to be in your fifth house. Okay. So here it's being asked about, what makes you feel, happy, and how can you fulfill this inner child of yours? Is there a hobby that maybe you can start? Maybe there's a certain book that you want to read. So this is really a good time to reconnect with your creative self, okay? Maybe a start of a child or deciding that you would like to have another child, or that you would like to have a child and be a parent, okay? It could be new love coming in for you around this time, okay? Now, a really nice day that I wrote down for you is between the 10th of April and the 17th of April. This is Jupiter in Cancer sextiling Venus in Taurus. Venus in Taurus is home here. Okay, so Jupiter in your third house is sextiling Venus in your first house. I mean, Taurus, can you be any more magnetic around this time? So April 10th until the 17th, you're going to have this very, very magnetic approach. So if you are a writer or you're a speaker or anything like that, then this is the right time to really come forward with that, okay? To show these skills to the world. Then between the 1st and the 19th of June, we're going to have Jupiter conjunct Venus. And up until the 12th of June, this is going to be in the sign of Cancer. Okay. So Venus will be in the sign of Cancer, right? Then it will go to Leo. This will be in your third house. So once again, creative writing, if you're a poet or anything related to communication, you're gonna get, some really good results. If you're in sales, you might get some really like a monetary boost or some compliments according to what you've said. You can really inspire people. You might have a viral video because of the communication and the speech that you're giving online, and people are going to be really impressed with that. Okay. Between the 21st of May and the 30th of May, the sun is conjunct Uranus. This is a bit of a restless time. Okay. At the same time, Uranus thinks out of the box. So any creative ideas you have, because it's in the second house regarding your finances and your money, you might get some extra income, just by going out of your comfort zone and thinking about all the ways you could be making money. Okay. Could even be a second stream of income outside of your job that you're going to do. Then we have another Mercury retrograde in Cancer on the 28th of June up until the 22nd of July in the sign of Cancer. Okay. So, as before, you were speaking with magnetism and all these things. Now, maybe you're still really magnetic, but Mercury retrograde wants you to go internal. So this is more about internalizing your thought patterns, you know. And what I forgot to say, with Jupiter down in the third house, is a wonderful time to study as well. Like if you're studying anything, this Mercury retrograde is going to help you review something that you've done before you're going to launch it, for example, or review something or bring back information that can help you in the now, in the future now, right? So the 30th of June, like I said, Jupiter is going in your fourth house. Also a beautiful time to reconnect with family, to be all together, to bring your kids, and to really make your roots stronger. And, so your housing situation is important between this time, that you feel safe, that you feel that you can be your creative self, your true self, and authentic self in the home or with your family. Okay. And if not, you're going to create that for yourself, because the fourth house is opposing the 10th. So if the root is strong and good, and it can even be like chosen family, right? And then your visibility is stronger, because if your root is strong, you will have visibility, you will have money. Okay. These are all related to each other. Now, a lot of positive things for you, but I have to point out, between the 29th of June and the 12th of July, there's going to be Mars conjunct Uranus in Gemini in the second house. This is a bit of a heated time, so don't do any impulsive purchases around this time. Okay, you could be wanting to buy something because you just want it and then you're going to regret it. This is an impulsive time. Everyone's going to have it somewhere in their chart. Okay, so people everybody's a bit impulsive, so just be a bit careful. Also, not being too harsh on yourself, like I wish I've done this better, I wish I could do this better, and all those things. So be gentle to yourself. Then on the 19th of June, talking about being gentle for yourself, because Taurus is going in the first house, okay, in your sign. So especially if you're an early degree Taurus, you're gonna feel this Chiron. It's gonna make you feel a little bit suddenly like, am I good enough? Maybe you want to change something with your looks. Am I pretty or handsome enough? Maybe you feel that people are bullying you. So this is a time where you set an identity and you stand up for yourself. Okay, don't let people walk all over you, because you will see with this Chiron that some people will test your boundaries, and this is for you to show, like, what, I am worthy. I am worthy, right? Taurus is about, it rules the second house, is about worthiness. So feel worthy, that you as a person, you're worthy as you are, okay? So on the 17th of September, Chiron is going to move back in Aries, okay, in the 12th house. Then we have a new moon total solar eclipse in Leo, okay, in your fourth house. So again, this could trigger a move, changes in the home place. There could be some trouble with the landlord, or maybe you're gonna change contractors, something like that. Could be just a new home, okay? Simple as that. A new feeling of feeling home, feeling satisfied of where you are. Another big thing, okay? Because 2020 shit. I want to say shit. Shouldn't say that. 2026. I'm close to Mercury retrograde when I'm filming this. So, yeah. Anyways, 2026. We're going to make this a great year, okay? Not a shit year. So, 18th of August, 2026, North Node shifts from Pisces to Aquarius. So, it moves from your 11th house into your 10th house. So, this is bringing in new career opportunities for you, okay? Maybe uncomfortable, maybe things that you didn't expect that would suit you. But yes, it's going to take you on a new path. It's going to take you on a new path on how you want to be seen in the public. Okay, we had an eclipse before in Aquarius. So this story might continue again around this time. The South Node will be in Leo in the 4th house. So here you have this kind of weird twist where you want to be at home, but maybe work's pulling you away. Okay, you want to be at home or work's pulling you away. You could literally be moving for work. Okay, moving for work. 28th of August, we're gonna have a partial lunar eclipse in Pisces at 4 degrees. Okay. And it's going to be in your 11th house. So here you're gonna look at your community, your friends, how are you relating to your friends? Like maybe there are going to be some sudden changes there. There could even be a little bit of a miscommunication happening around this time, but you're really going to revise the group that you relate to, okay? Organizations or, your friends, and also how you present yourself to your friends, okay? Maybe you are like, I'm the new me, and maybe friends have problems with the new you. Okay, because we're always growing, and sometimes we grow apart and sometimes we grow closer to each other. So, another thing, the 2nd of October 2026, we have Venus retrograde in Scorpio. Now, Taurus, this is in your 7th house. So, you're gonna let go of those exes, you're gonna let go of the past, or maybe the past needs to come back for you to let it go, or the past comes back. It does sometimes happen that Venus retrograde people stick, but this is only, after, like, don't jump into anything too soon, because it can also, like, after it stations direct, you will know if this is someone is for the long term or not for the long term. Okay. So we have Venus retrograde in Libra after the 25th. So between the 25th and the 12th in Libra in your 6th house. So this is really testing your health, you know, chest area, so heart, don't worry, nothing severe. But if you feel it, go to the doctor. I'm really pro spiritual and science together. That's the best outcome there. Work, maybe some things for work you still need to fix, things in your diet, all these things, less sweets maybe. Yeah, that will be pointed out during this retrograde. We have Mercury retrograde around the same time, on the 23rd of October up until the 12th of November. Okay. And, at some point they will even be conjunct with each other. And this is also in your 7th house. So this is also in Scorpio. So a lot with business partnerships, love, that, some things that may be unfinished need a second look. Okay. A second opinion. Maybe the second opinion is you. Okay. So then we have a crazy conjunction between November 4th and the end of November. Mars, Jupiter, South Node, all in Leo in the 4th house. Okay, so this is triggering past life karma, good or bad. Okay, so I cannot pinpoint that for you. So there could be struggles in the family, but it could also be that family is pushing and supporting you towards your career. Okay. So yeah, push and pull between staying at home and going to work or going away or traveling. Talking about traveling, let's look at the best months for career traveling, all these things. So, career months, Taurus, January, February, September, October. Then we have love months, August, September, October, November. Traveling, January, June, July, and December. Moving, June till the end of the month, okay? But at some point we have the South Node in the fourth house as well. So you might have to go back and forward for a little while there. For some of you, okay? Money, May, June, November, December. Health, September and October. So yeah, that was my analysis of 2026 for you. Keep in mind, like, if you want to be reminded, like, monthly, because you cannot possibly remember all of it unless you had notes, which is also good. So check out the Etsy link in the description and, see if this is something for you. Also, let me know in the comments, what are your plans for 2026? Subscribe to my channel so I can send this message to more people, so more people know about specific dates and they can take astrology into account, because literally it's been my life and I've seen it working and playing out, and it's really an amazing tool. So yeah, help me spread this message. Wishing you the best year ever, Taurus, and until next time, bye bye.